First of all, good afternoon to all of you students. Today we discuss the application software. Yesterday we discuss the system software. What exactly mean by the system software, and there is a three types of software. Subtypes of system software is operating system, language processor, and the device driver. Okay. Then today we discuss about the application software. What exact mean by the application software? Application software is a computer program that is executed on the system software. Simply say, application software is a computer program. हा काय एक computer program आहे आणि हा कशात execute होतो? System software मध्ये execute होतो. त्याला आपण काय म्हणतो? Application software म्हणतो. Application software is a computer program that is execute on the system software. Okay. And it is designed and developed for performing specific task and is also known as end user program. हे काय करतो? It is designed and developed for performing specific task. हा कशासाठी डिझाईन केलेला आहे? डेव्हलप फॉर परफॉर्मिंग स्पेसिफिक टास्क. एखादा टास्क परफॉर्म करायसाठी हा काय केलेला आहे? डेव्हलप केलेला आहे आणि त्या प्रोसेसला म्हणतात एंड युजर प्रोग्राम. त्याला काय म्हणतात? एंड युजर प्रोग्राम दॅट इज इन application software. And after that application software is enabled to run without the system software. System software शिवाय हा रन होऊ शकत नाही. हा application software system software शिवाय रन होऊ शकत नाही. Such as operating system and utility program. It includes several applications such as word processing and a spreadsheet. The word processing applications helps in creating and editing a document. वर्ड प्रोसेसिंग कशासाठी आपण वर्ड प्रोसेसिंग ऍप्लिकेशन कशासाठी यूज केलेलं आहे? आपण क्रिएट आणि एडिट एखादं डॉक्युमेंट जर एडिट करायचं असेल किंवा एडिट करायचं असेल किंवा क्रिएट करायचं असेल तर त्या वर्ड प्रोसेसिंग ऍप्लिकेशन चा यूज केलेला आहे. ठीक आहे. And using that application software we can also format and print the document. For word processing many applications are available such as WordStar, WordPerfect, open source. The most commonly used word processing application is MS Word. We all are familiar with the MS Word, which is a part of MS Office. Okay, you know MS Office. Then that spreadsheet application helps in creating a customized ledger which has number of columns and rows for entering the data values. तिथे काय राहते? नंबर ऑफ रोज आणि कॉलम्स राहते. कशासाठी? आपल्याला कुठलं डेटा जर त्यात एंटर करायचा असेल तर. The most commonly used spreadsheet application is MS Excel. MS Excel पण तुम्हाला माहिती आहे. त्याच्यात भरपूर असे रोज आणि कॉलम्स असतात. त्यात आपण आपला डेटा काय करतो? एंटर करतो. Which is also a part of MS Office. And it helps in storing and maintaining a database in a structural manner. Okay. And also that software that performs special functions and provides that are much more the basic operation of the computer is known as application software. And simply say the application software is designed to perform a specific task for end user, and it is product or a program that is designed only fulfill end users requirement. It includes word processor, spreadsheet, database management, inventory, payroll programs, etc. This is all about the application software. Some commonly known application software are the word processing software, spreadsheet software, and database software. Word processing software, it make use for creating and editing, viewing, formatting, storing, retrieving, and printing the documents. we already discussed the what exact use the word processing software, spreadsheet software, and database software. Spreadsheet software use because sorry, the numeric data analysis tool that allows us to create a kind of computerized ledger. Okay, then database software. A database is a collection of related data stored and retrieve a unit of information retrieval purposes. That is all about the database. And after that, the graphics software, it is enabled to a computer system for creating, editing, drawing. ग्राफिक सॉफ्टवेअर कशासाठी यूज केलेला आहे, जेव्हा आपल्याला काहीतरी क्रिएट करायचं आहे, एडिट करायचं आहे, किंवा त्यात ड्रॉ करायचा आहे, पिक्चर टाकायचा आहे, किंवा एखादा ग्राफ ड्रॉ करायचा आहे, त्याच्यासाठी आपण हे ग्राफिक सॉफ्टवेअर यूज केलेलं आहे. जस्ट लाईक पेंट तुम्ही यूज केलेला आहे, त्यामध्ये पेंट मध्ये सगळे हे काय येतात, हे सगळे टाइप्स येतात. त्यामध्ये आपल्याला त्यात क्रिएट करता येतं एखादं पेज किंवा डॉक्युमेंट, त्याच्यात एडिट करता येतं, ड्रॉइंग काढता येतं, पिक्चर्स त्याच्यात कॉपी पेस्ट करता येतात, किंवा ग्राफ्स पण आपल्याला ड्रॉ करता येतात. ऑल आर इन ग्राफिक सॉफ्टवेअर. अँड एज्युकेशन सॉफ्टवेअर अलाउज ए कम्प्युटर टू बी यूज टीचिंग अँड लर्निंग टूल्स. एज्युकेशन सॉफ्टवेअर मध्ये टीचिंग आणि लर्निंग टूल यूज केलेला आहे. ठीक आहे. एंटरटेनमेंट सॉफ्टवेअर मध्ये इट अलाउज कम्प्युटर टू बी यूज अँड एंटरटेनमेंट टूल. Okay, after that, this is the difference between the system software and the application software. First of all, we discuss the features of application software. Let us, okay, then first is an important feature of application software. It is more specialized tasks like word processing, spreadsheet, email, and etc. Okay, we already discussed the in application software the special type of task can be performed. Okay, sorry, mostly the size of software is a big. त्याचं साईज काय राहतं, बिग राहतं. सो इट इज रिक्वायर मोर स्टोरेज स्पेस. त्याच्यामुळे त्याला काय लागते, स्टोरेज स्पेस हा खूप लागतो. ठीक आहे. Application software is more interactive for the users, so it is easy to use and design. And after that, a application software is more interactive for the users, and so it is easy to use and design. म्हणजे युजरला काय जातं, इझी जाते कुठलेही डिझाईन काढायला आणि ते यूज करायला. ठीक आहे. The application software is easy to design and understand, and application software is written in high level language in general. Then application software, the application software, there are three different types. First is general purpose software, then customized software, and utility software. Okay, there are three subtypes of application software. Then what exact the difference between the system software and application software? First, system software, it is designed to manage the resource of the computer system like memory and process management, etc. And in application software, it is designed to fulfill the requirement of users for performing special tasks. That's why system software, it is a close to the system, and application software, it is a close to the user. Okay, then the system software written in low level language, and application software is written in high level language. And it is a system software, it is a fast in speed, and application software, it is a slow in speed. Okay, the system software system software plays vital role for effective functioning of a system, and application software is not so important for the functioning of the system, and it is a task especially. And system software, it is independent of application software to run, and in application software it needs system software to run. It is system software, it is a difficult to manipulate, and it application software easy to manipulate. This is all about the difference between the system software and the application software. After that, we discuss programming software. What exactly mean by the programming software? This is the levels of language okay. In that programming software, the programming software is a software which helps the programmer in developing other software. काय करतो हे प्रोग्रामिंग सॉफ्टवेअर, काय करतो अदर जे सॉफ्टवेअर आहे आपल्याला जे डेव्हलप करायचे आहे प्रोग्रामिंग मध्ये, ते काय करतो आपल्याला हेल्प करतो. प्रोग्रामिंग सॉफ्टवेअर मध्ये आपल्याला ते helps a programmer in developing other software डेव्हलप करायला मदत करतो. ठीक आहे. Just like compilers and assembler, debuggers, interpreters, etc. are the examples of programming software. Integrated development environments, that is IDE, are combination of all this software. Okay, then that programming software is also known as programming tool or software development tool. That programming software, exact the definition is, the programming software is a program or it is a set of program which helps the software developers by assisting them in creating, debugging and maintaining other programs and applications. काय आहे exact definition, काय आहे हे काय आहे? It is a set of program. First of all, it is a set of program. Okay, that it is a set of program which helps the software developers by assisting them in creating, debugging, maintaining and other program and application. That exact mean by the programming software. That programming software, it is a subcategory of system software, but according to some sources it is stated as a separate category of software along with applications and system software. The main sorry the main two types is application software and system software. It is a subtype of it is a subcategory of system software. A programming software, it is a subcategory of system software, but according to some sources it is stated as separate category of software along with application and system software. It is all about the programming software. Just like in that figure, this is a high level language, that is C, C++, Java. Okay, इथे काय परफॉर्म होते हे इक्वेशन सपोजली इथे परफॉर्म होत आहे इन हाय लेवल लँग्वेज मध्ये. देन असेंब्ली लँग्वेज मध्ये काय करतो आपण, ऍड ए अँड बी, हे जे इक्वेशन आहे हे असेंब्ली लँग्वेज मध्येच परफॉर्म होणार. ओके, देन that convert into in a machine language. This is a machine language understandable by only a computer. Okay, this is a hard language. Okay, hardware language. This is only understand by the hardware. This is a levels of language which is used in programming software. Okay, the next slide is, this is a compiler. What exact mean by the compiler? Then we discuss the what exact mean by the compiler. Okay, the compiler is a software that converts a program written in high level language, that is also called as the source code or source language. This is shown in that given figure. Okay, The compiler is a software that converts a program written in high level language, that is a source code, to the low level language, that is object, target and machine language. Okay, source code. What exactly mean by the compiler? Simple definition: source code in the form of high level language, it is converted into a object code, that is a machine language. It is that is called as the compiler. Okay, the cross compiler that runs on the machine, suppose machine A, okay, and produce a code for another machine B. It is capable of creating code for a platform other than one on which a compiler is running. And source to source compiler, that is a transcompiler, that is called as a transcompiler. It is a compiler that translates source code, okay, written in programming language into a source code of another programming language. That is all about the compiler, just like shown in that figure. Then after that we discuss interpreter. Then what is mean by the interpreter? Interpreter is directly execute instruction written in programming or scripting language without previous converting them to a object code or a machine code. For example, interpreted language are Perl, Python and MATLAB. Okay, the an interpreter reads a statement of source code and immediately performs a required action. Interpreter काय करतो? Source code हा interpreter reads the statement of source code. काय करतो पहिले? रीड करतो स्टेटमेंट ऑफ द सोर्स कोडचं, ठीक आहे, and immediately काय करतो? त्याच्यावर ऍक्शन घेतो. Then it perform analysis of code line by line, and it works same as that of compiler but cannot generate object code. That is a work of interpreter. And next is the assembler. Okay, first of all, what exact difference the compiler versus interpreter? Okay, compiler and interpreter are two different ways to translate a program for programming language to machine language. Okay, compiler takes entire program and converts it into object code, which is typically stored in a file. That object code is also referred as, the object code is also referred as binary code and can be directly executed by the machine after linking. Okay, for example, compile programming language are C and C++, and an interpreter directly executes the instruction written in programming language, okay, without previous converting them to object code. तो म्हणजे ऑब्जेक्ट कोड हा कन्वर्ट न करता डायरेक्ट काय करतो? एक्झिक्यूट करतो. ओके, द both compilers and interpreter convert source code, that is also known as text files, into tokens. Both may generate a parse tree, okay, and both may generate immediate instructions. And the basic difference is that a compiler system, including a linker, generates a stand-alone machine code program, while interpreter system instead performs the action described by the high level program. Okay, and in general, interpreter programs run slower than the compile programs. Okay, this is all about the compiler versus interpreter. And after that we discuss the assembler. What exact mean by the assembler? Assembler is used to translate the program written in assembly language code into a machine language. That is the shown in given figure. Okay, this is a source code, this is a object code. This is source code is also known as assembly language, is converting into a machine language with the help of assembler. Sorry, this is called as the assembler. Then what exact mean by the assembler? It is a computer program that interprets software programs written in assembly language into a machine language, and the code and instruction that can be executed by a computer, that is called as assembler. And assembler enables software and applications developers to access, operate, and manage the computer hardware, architecture, and components. This is all about the assembler. And the assembler contains assembly language instruction and output generated by assembler in the object code or a machine code. This is object generated by a machine language. Okay, understandable by the computer. After that, we discuss the operating system. What exact mean by the operating system? An operating system can define as the system software that helps in managing the resource of the computer, as well as provides a platform for application programs running in the computer. Okay, see in next slide what is operating system. This is all about overview of operating system. Okay, then that operating system is a software that communicates with the hardware and allows other programs to run. Okay, every computer system must have at least one operating system to run other program. प्रत्येक कम्प्युटर सिस्टीमला काय लागते, एखादं ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टीम हे कंपल्सरी त्यात असायलाच पाहिजे. कशासाठी? आपल्याला कुठल्याही प्रोग्राम्स किंवा कुठलाही टास्क परफॉर्म करण्यासाठी. ठीक आहे. आणि आफ्टर दॅट द मोबाईल डिव्हाइस सच ॲज टॅबलेट, स्मार्टफोन ऑल्सो इन्क्लूड ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टीम. आपल्या मोबाईल्स मध्ये पण काय राहतात? सॉफ्टवेअर्स राहतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल विंडोज, ऍपल, लिनक्स एक्सेट्रा. After that, in the other words, the operating system acts interface between the computer and application program. Some of popular operating system include MS-DOS, MS Windows, and Unix. We are all familiar with the MS-DOS, MS Windows, and Unix. Okay. The primary tasks of operating system include allocating various resources of the computer, scheduling process, managing storage, controlling input output, and tracking files and the directories on the disk. Okay, and the handling and the communication with the peripheral devices such as disk drives and printers also. Okay, that operating त्या सिस्टीमला आपण काय काय कनेक्ट करतो, जेवढेही हार्डवेअर्स आहेत ते कनेक्टेड असतात त्याला. ओके, आफ्टर दॅट दिस इज a hardware operating system and this is end user. Hardware, in that hardware, CPU, memory, hard drive is included, and in the operating system, multiple operating system can be used, just like Windows, Apple, and Linux also. Okay, and after that the end user. After that, this is the function of operating system. What exact mean by the these all about in operating system functions? First of all, we discuss the types of operating system. Depending on the characteristics of operating system, they can categorize into multiple operating system. That is, first is batch operating system, then interactive operating system, then multi-user operating system, multitasking operating system, and multi-threading operating system. These are the types of operating system. Then after that, we discuss that function of operating system one by one. Okay, we discussed the important functions of operating system. These are all the functions of operating system. We discussed the important functions only. Okay, the first is security. Why security is the main or important functions of function of operating system? Because the operating system uses a particular password. Password, that password protection to protect user data and similar other technique. It is also prevent unauthorized access to programs and the user. फक्त हा पासवर्ड कुणाला माहिती असतो? फक्त ऑथराइज पर्सनला माहिती असतो. हा कोण करू शकतो पासवर्ड ऍक्सेस? ऑथराइज पर्सनच करू शकतो. ठीक आहे. त्याच्यामुळे आणि जे अनऑथराइज जे ऍक्सेस टू प्रोग्राम्स अँड दी युजर डेटा आणि आपल्याला कशापासून प्रिव्हेंट करतो तो? Prevent the unauthorized access to programs and users data. After that, control over system performance. Okay, system performance monitors overall system health to help improve the performance and records the responses time between service request and the system response to having a complete view of the system health. This can help improve performance by providing important information needed to troubleshoot problem. That is all about the system performance. Okay, then accounting. Just like a job accounting, an operating system keeps a track of time and resources used by various tasks and the user. This information can be used to track resource usage for a particular user or a group of users. After that, error detecting. Okay, the operating system constantly monitors the system to detect error and avoid the malfunctioning of a computer system. That is all about the functions of operating system. After that, memory management. See in next slide. Process management, memory management, and the file management. Okay, this is all in management process. Okay, process management, how to process manage, how to memory manage, and file manage. Process management helps operating system to create and delete the process. Particular process हे काय करते आपण आपल्याला तयार करायसाठी आणि डिलीट करायसाठी हे यूज केला जातो. ठीक आहे. It is also provides mechanisms for synchronization and communication among the process. After that, memory management. What exact performs in memory management? It is perform the task allocation and deallocation of memory space. Okay. And in file management, the file management, it is a file related activities such as organization, storage, retrieval, naming, sharing, and protection of files. That is all in file management. After that, the device management keeps track of all devices. Okay, then input output system management. In the device management, operating system manage device communication via their respective drivers. Okay, it performs the some activities for device management, such as keeps track of all devices connected to the system and designates a program responsible for every device known as input output controller. Okay, then decides which process gets access to a certain device or for how long the process किती long आहे and कशी access होते आहे. Then allocates device in an effective and efficient way. Okay, deallocates device when they are no longer required. After that, the input output system management. One, the main object of any operating system is to hide that particular hardware device from the users. Okay, this is all about the functions of operating system. And the operating system provides certain services to the users, which can be namely as first is programming execution, then handling input output operation, then manipulation of the file system, and error detection and handling, then resource allocation, accounting, information and resource protection. All these services are occurred in operating system, and that operating system for the convenience of the user to make programming tasks easier. Okay, the all different kinds of operating system more or less provide to the same services. Okay, after that, this is a security, networking, job accounting, that all discuss. Okay, next is, okay, this is all about the functions of operating system, and here the topic of topic is over. Okay, the next topic for next topic explain in next lecture. Okay, thank you.